Well, who's the baddest witch of them all? Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new and stumbling upon me and this is the first time you are seeing me, hello and welcome. My name's Carly. So today, if you can't tell by the title or the seriously dark makeup look I have going on, I wanted to show you guys how I got this makeup look for fall. I think it is the perfect combination of warm tones but also dark and vampy, kind of just those witchy vibes. So I used a combination of both high-end and drugstore and makeup products. I always like throwing like a mix of those in. That's usually what I use kind of on a daily basis. For the eyes, I am taking the Naked Heat palette. I think this is the perfect palette for fall, as you can tell by this. Does this not scream pumpkin spice? I actually don't like pumpkin spice. Fun fact about me. I like the smell of it. I think pumpkin smells good, but I don't really like pumpkin flavored things. Anyway, so let's get into this. Okay, first I'm gonna go in and prime my face. I'm using the NYX Born to Glow Illuminating Primer, and it looks really white, So no matter what I do, I always do foundation first, but I'm actually going to correct my under eyes a little bit. As you can see, I have really bad dark circles. Like, it looks like I get punched in the face. This looks ridiculous, but it makes such a difference once I conceal everything and I get like just darkness like all right here. Next, I'm going into my foundation. I'm using the Born This Way foundation by TooFaced, and I am in the shade Golden Beige, because I got those yellow undertones. Always, always remember to blend it into your neck, or you don't want to have a mask. Next, I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with a powder, just to avoid getting any of like those laugh lines or you know. So I'm taking the Bare Minerals Bare Pro powder in Golden Ivory. Next, I'm going to quickly go in and fill in my brows. I always do my brows after foundation because usually I get some foundation like on my brows. I gotta do that like surprise brow face, you know? I definitely like a more messier looking brow. I don't like when brows are like perfectly lined in, and that's just me though. If you like that, you do you. Go ahead and do that. I am gonna set them with a clear brow gel, but I usually do that last anyway. Finally, let's move on to the eyes, because that's the most important part and my favorite part. So first, to prime my eyelids, I'm taking the Tarte Shape Tape in Light Sand. I forgot how much I love this. I haven't used it in a while, but I love using it as like an eyeshadow primer as well, because I definitely like to conceal my eyelids because I have a lot of veins and some redness and darkness still. So nice. Ugh, I don't like loose setting powder. I mean, I do. It does wonders, but like, get that shit out of my face. So now that I have finally primed the eyelids and everything, now to finally move on to the actual fun part, the eyeshadow. So I am taking the new Naked Heat palette by Urban Decay, and I know this has already been all over the internet and people have already done so many tutorials and swatches and blah 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 blah. This palette reminds me so much of just like fall colors. Like, look at this. You could definitely use this for summer, but I look at this palette and I just see fall. It just screams fall. Palette is gorgeous. I love the pigmentation. It's very soft too. What I like about this, it does have a lot of matte shadows in it, and I love that in a look. It does have a few very pretty shimmery shadows too. So let's go ahead and get into it. I'm gonna go in and take the shade Ounce. It's the lightest one right there. I'm gonna put that under my brow bone and kind of all over the eye. And I love fall, so of course this basic bitch needed a basic bitch fall palette for her basic bitch self. How many times can I say basic bitch? See, I don't know if I'm wanting to do a more reddish tone or more brownish tone for this look. I guess kind of both. I'm gonna go in with Sauced and maybe Low Blow for my transition shades. So we're just gonna go with it. I'm gonna go in and take Sauced first. This is really light on me. Like, do you even see that? Let me just go in with a little more. Okay, never mind, here we go. I think I tapped too much off. Because I have hooded eyes, I try and go a little above, like, where my eyelid folds in. I don't know if that makes any sense, but you see how if I'm staring, you see how that line right above? I don't know. Because then if I don't, like, you don't see any of the eyeshadow, so I try and go above that towards the brow bone. Like that. That is what I recommend if you have hooded eyes, like me. So I'm actually not gonna go in with Low Blow, that other transition-y like shade. I just wanna go with this, because this is a really nice, just warm tone, so moving on. So to kind of darken up my crease, I'm gonna go in with Hey Devil. Ooh, that's so pretty. That is a true fall color. Wow, that is so pretty. As weird as the name is, He Devil might be my favorite shade. That is so pretty. Wow. Oh my god. Keep in mind, your transition shades don't have to be absolutely perfect because they are gonna be kind of covered up at the end. When you blend it out with like a fluffy brush, it all like works out. I just would get so stressed out with doing eyeshadow and I would just like, oh my god, it looks so bad. Like, no, that's what concealer and blending brushes are for. It's gonna look fine in the end. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside for a second. I really want to take this single eyeshadow that I have from Colourpop, and it is in the shade Cute Alert, and it's this gorgeous little burgundy shade. It's definitely, again, it has that more reddish, warm tone to it. I'm gonna focus this more on the not inner corner, outer corner. That would look a little weird right there. Look at that fallout. That's when you know it's a good eyeshadow. So again, I'm literally just keeping it like in this area. Again, I'm still dragging it a little upwards just so it's out of that foldedness. I'm gonna go in with En Fuego. We're back to the Naked palette. It's this kind of maroon sort of color. Oh yeah. That's kind of nice too. So now onto the lids. I definitely want to do a more foiled look. I don't know if I want to use Dirty Talk or Scorched. I just swatch them both so you can see. Oh my god, that is so pretty. They're both definitely warm toned, obviously, no shit. So I'm taking Dirty Talk on a flat brush. Ooh yeah, that's picking it up real nice. So I actually just took my finger and just patted it. I think it worked much better like that. Okay, so we're finally pretty much done with the eyes. I am gonna go in real quick with a blending brush and just kind of blend in that crease again. Finally to conceal, and so we can get rid of that orangeness. So I'm gonna set aside the Heat palette. I am gonna go back to it though in just a second. I use this as an opportunity to really clean that line and make it nice and sharp. So, sorry if this looks really weird. Like, do you see that? It looks like I got a full night's sleep. This is amazing. Now this does look a little ridiculous. I am gonna go in and set it, and once I set it and everything, it won't look so dramatic. This does look kind of weird right now, doesn't it? Like, ugh. How like ridiculous it looked with just the concealer, and now it's like, oh. I'm gonna take another powder. I know it seems to be getting a little too much, and sorry there is dust everywhere from that setting powder. So I'm going in with this Mega Glow from Wet n Wild contouring palette. I'm just taking the yellow shade. You can see I really love this because I've hit the pan, clearly. It is about this, but for like a $4 palette thingy from the drugstore, this is great. I kind of like to run any of like the excess powder like kind of on my nose, my forehead, and right here, just so it kind of has that brightness. Okay, so now we're going back in with the Naked palette, and I'm going to be taking a Heat Devil, and I'm going to take that on my lower lash line now. I am going to go in and also take En Fuego, that kind of darkish red I used. I just want to keep that more right here, not necessarily all over, but... Oh, that is so pretty. For the longest time I would never do lower lash, like eyeshadow on my lower lash line, and I think it looks so much better, especially with hooded eyes. It just makes your eyes really pop. Okay, so I was debating on what to do for the inner corner. I always do an inner corner. So the one thing that I don't like about the Heat palette is they didn't really put in like a foiled light color, like for an inner corner highlight, because I like doing that. Now, I could take the shade Ounce, what I did for my brow bone, but again, I like doing a more shimmery like inner corner look. That's just me though. So I'm actually going in with my Tartelette in Bloom palette, and you probably saw me kind of using it before as a mirror. I'm going in with a Funny Girl right here. It's a gorgeous champagne color. I've been doing the whole mascara face this whole time, like. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish up my eyes, why the hell not, and then we'll move on to the rest of my face and lips, and then we'll be done. I'm gonna apply some eyeliner, that way then when I put on my falsies you won't like see the line. So my mascara is done. I'm gonna wait till it dries a little until I put my false lashes on. Okay, so time to go in and bronze, contour, blush, highlight, and then we'll almost be done. So for bronzer, well, kind of more for my contour, I'm taking this TooFaced Chocolate Soleil Bronzer, and this is in medium deep. I'm gonna take an angled brush. I personally like a nice sharp contour line. That's just me though. Look at that. This is like the perfect shade for me too. Okay, now I don't look so much like a pancake. Next I'm going on with the blush. This is from Wet n Wild in Mellow Wine. Ooh, I forgot how pigmented these were. It's a nice rosy shade, but it's perfect for fall. Okay, I'm gonna go in and set my face because I always like to apply my highlight and my brow gel after that. I'm just taking my Urban Decay All Nighter setting spray. This stuff is my holy grail. I like to douse my face in it. I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my brows. Next, going into the highlighting, my favorite part, well, and the eyeshadow. I'm taking the Maybelline Master Chrome highlighter, and it's just in that gold shade. I have been obsessed with this highlighter. It's so good for the price and everything. I was thinking I definitely want to go with one of these from Colourpop. I think I'm going to go with Hutch. It's a really dark color. It's so pretty though, but I think this will look really good with this look I'm trying to go for. Okay, so this is Hutch we have right here. It's an ultra satin lip, which is my favorite formula. I want to do more purpley, just dark vampy look. That is what I tend to go for in the fall anyway. After all, this is a fall makeup look, witches. Okay, let's see how well I can do this without fucking it up. I already love it. Maybe I should have lined my lips, but oh well. I went ahead and put lashes on, as you can see. Okay, so that is it for today's makeup look. I am obsessed with this look. Well, I am obsessed with warm tones on the eyes, obsessed with dark lip colors, of course. I feel like I look so like witchy and vampy, and this is perfect for fall. Ugh, love it, love it. So I will be sure to write down below all the products that I used. So thank you so much for watching this. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a wonderful, happy, warm, and cozy fall. If you enjoyed this, give this video a thumbs up, or if you didn't, well, that's okay. Give it a thumbs down then, I guess. And be sure to check out my other social medias, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye!